shopping, boost my self-esteem. Moved to LA and I live like a king. Shout out DC, taught me how to lean. I used to write.
Yo, we are back again. After a really long time, I'm back recording tutorials. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create the iPhone animation effect within After Effects using the Element 3D plugin. I'm going to be showing you guys two ways on how to do it. One of which being how to make an animation to like put on the phone, like a text animation for a title, and the second way being like how to like put a screen recording on the phone of like Apple Music lyrics or Spotify, whatever you want to screen record and put it on the phone. There are many other ways to like make this effect creative, but I'm just going to be showing you guys those two because those are the two that I use the most. I've done this effect on 3 videos. Those videos being the Che edit, the swap one, as well as the 9 Vicious one. So I've been using it quite a lot because I don't know, I just find it like really cool and awesome, I guess. By the way, for all the edits that I post, I always upload the project files to my site. So you can just head over there and buy whatever you want to see what effect is done. Unless like you're keen on waiting for a tutorial, which is also cool. But yeah, I will have a link in the description if you do want to. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, load up a new project and create yourself a new composition. I'm gonna just have it 1920 by 1080 just to make things simple. Okay, now the first thing that we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna show you how to create like the text animation along with like a cool background to put on the phone for like a title or like a lyric or whatever. Number one thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to create a solid, just leave it black for, I'm probably going to make it like 2 seconds long. So cut it, make a pre-comp, and then yeah, click move all attributes, open your pre-comp, and then create a text. And I'm just going to have the text say, what's a good song to... Hold on, let me look for a song. Okay, okay, I found the song. The text, I'm gonna name it like okay, because the name of the song is okay. I'm going to change the color to black. Hold on, the text is still there. I just need to change the color. I'm gonna make it lime green. I don't know, I just really like this color. It's a really cool color. Really eccentric. So okay, so I'm gonna just do this, center the text, and then I think what I'm gonna do is just change the spacing between the letters, recenter it. Okay, now for the text animation, what you're gonna do is click animate over here and click position, and then over here where it says add, click scale as well as rotation. Okay, so rotation, you don't really need to go too crazy. You just need to put it to like 10. I like having it minimal, and then I unlink the scale and then add like 10%. Yeah, and then for the other one I do 115. Now position, I don't do the horizontal. I just change the vertical and I put it up to like 10. I mean, sometimes 10 can be too much, so you can like really put it down if you want to. And then you come here, click add again, and then go to selector and choose wiggly. This is how it looks without changing any of the wiggle settings. It looks kind of goofy, and once we change it to subtract, it should look good. Yeah, so that's how you really get the text. And then what I like to do is just like, I like to duplicate it, make the text smaller, just so I can type in the artist's name. Okay, I think I'm gonna make the text bigger for this one, move it up a little bit, and then for the Subi Baby, just move it down. Yeah, okay, now we have the text and everything. The background looks kind of boring, so usually what I like to do is I'd go to Pinterest and find some cool drawings that people had made and like remove the background and add it to the actual background. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, now I have some elements in the background just to make it look cool. Now another thing that you're probably gonna want to do is to like kind of separate the text from the background so it looks like kind of like 3D, just to give it some depth. So what I like to use is Shadow Studio 3. Gives a really cool shadow effect, I guess. Yeah. Paste it on there. I think the OK text is too far up, so I'm gonna bring it down a bit. And for the Sugi Baby text, I'm probably gonna change the color to like pink. Yeah. And here would be a good time to mark the beat so you can like do some one framers and change colors to like really keep the momentum going. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, now once you have everything marked, you just want to like see what you want to change, like in terms of like the text color, background color, whatever you want to change. So what I'm gonna do is change the OK to a different color at this beat. Probably change it to like I don't know, I'll change this to a pink, and then I'll change the Subi Baby text into black. Yeah, that looks good. And then like another thing that you could add is an effect called tracery. So I usually like to add it on an adjustment layer. Okay. You put tracery on and then like you match the color to the text. It looks insane, but you just have to like reduce the threshold so you don't get as many points. And I like changing the box settings, the text settings, and the marker settings, as well as the connection lines to like really match the vibe. So I'm gonna change the box to a pink color, as well as like enabling the gaps and making it bigger so it looks, I don't know, I kind of like that. And then text settings, I think text settings are good. And then the marker settings, I'm gonna change that to the color that we have as a background. And for the connection line, I don't really like the curves, so I'm gonna put the curves to a minimum, and I don't want to use the dashed lines. Let me just keep it like that. And then I'm gonna duplicate this and move it to the next beat. Put it above everything. Okay, now after that, I think we're pretty much done with everything. Unless like, if you want to add more, you can, but I think this is pretty good for me. So I'm just gonna pre-comp everything. I'm gonna duplicate the layer and add a film dirt PNG on top of everything. So just to make it look cool, I don't know. Just to add some texture. Okay, after doing that, I'm gonna pre-comp it and then duplicate the layer and add depth map. So I can add a camera lens blur. Bruh, I swear depth map be taking forever, bruh. Damn. Okay, once that's done, just drag it to the bottom and then add your camera lens blur. And then here where it says blur map, you want to change the layer to the one at the bottom, and then also change it from source to effects and masks, and then invert this, and then like you can change it to, you can change the blur radius to anything that you want. I want it to be a little minimal, so probably change it to 3. And then yeah, Okay, now we're done adding all of the textures and everything. So I'm gonna pre-comp once again, and I'm gonna add some camera movement with scale and maybe some position. Okay, so we're gonna start here, and at 2 we're gonna go in, and then at 3 we're gonna zoom back out, reset here, and it's gonna be another zoom in towards the end. And then just easy use everything and change the graphs to your liking. And then turn on the motion blur at the end. Yeah, okay, that looks good. And then what I'm gonna do is just pre-comp everything, add warp chroma, and I'm gonna change the settings to make it like 0.98 from the Z distance, and then add RSMB as well. Not too much because we have like a lot of moving of the text and it's like you kind of distort everything. So I'm gonna put the motion sensitivity at 30 and the blur amount to like 0.2. Yeah, that looks good. And then pre-comp once again, and then add posterize time. I'm gonna make the frame rate 16, and then after doing that, I'll add a adjustment layer and put film on it just to get a nice look. Not too much, and then add noise. Keep the use color noise on, and then change the amount of noise to like 6 because it's a 1080p composition. Okay, now we have everything done and it's ready to export. So now you can just export it in H.264 or whatever you want to export it in, but like you want to get it on your phone so it should be a smaller size. So once you're done rendering, you want to grab the file and send it to your phone so you can screen record it. So geeked up on a plane. Okay, so now that you have your clip on your phone, it's gonna be vertical, right? So you want to just go to your settings and click crop, and then just like rotate it. I like rotating it this way. And then while you're screen recording it, it needs to be like full screen like this. And then you can play it while it's screen recording. Yeah. Take the screen recorded footage and then import it into your After Effects. Once you have your screen recorded footage in your After Effects, you can delete this pre-comp and create another one that is the same length. And then cut it, pre-comp it again, and enter the new pre-comp, and then create another solid and apply element on it. Okay, and then open the scene setup. Now you're in the scene setup, import the 3D model that you want to use, which is this one. Yeah, this one. And then just click normal size, and then it should look like this. It's gonna look horrible because like I had converted this from like FBX to OBJ, so you can just retexture the phone model as you would like. I just use this middle diffused and then put it on this. Yeah, that should look good. I don't know why, but this iPhone seems kind of thin, so I'm just gonna unlink this and just make it a bit thicker. Yeah, okay. Once you've done that, you want to click on this one that says last, scroll all the way down and change the blend mode to add, and then you can see that the actual screen is there. So just click OK for now. Come back and then add your screen recorded footage onto the timeline, and then just crop it. Okay, once you have it cropped, just leave it exactly like this. Turn off the visibility and then as well as the audio, and then you want to go into the effect controls and go to custom layers, and then go to custom texture maps. Layer 1, just change that to the screen recording, and then go back into scene setup, and then here where it says screen, just click on screen, and then come here to diffuse, click this little dropper, and then select custom layer. It's gonna look like this because like it hasn't updated. And then I don't really like these, the lens color on this, so I just turn it off. And then I like to add an environment texture just to make it seem a little bit more realistic. Okay, I'm gonna go with this texture. Just click OK, and now you have everything. So first thing that you want to do is open the particle replicator, keyframe the X and Y position, the Z position, as well as the rotation. You can also keyframe the animation engine and have it come in like that. Move forward into your composition and change the animation to 0 and change the rotation how you would like. I want it to be horizontal, so I'm gonna have it horizontal like this. Change this as well like that. Yeah. Okay, so now that you have your animation done and it looks something like this, where you can clearly see the title and everything, you can pre-comp everything. After pre-comping, you can add some shakes to like give it some bounce, which is what I just did. I think on the third one, I'm gonna cut this and then add like a zoom in. Yeah. Okay, once you're done doing that, you can just pre-comp everything again. After pre-comping everything, just add warp chroma, put it to like 9.8, and then add RSMB, not too much again. And then add the look that you want. For this one, I'm gonna go with a real grungy look and use one of my presets. For the second beat, I want to change the background to black, so I'm just gonna come back in here and change the background to black by inverting. And then pre-comp everything and add posterize time, change it to 16. The shakes aren't really as apparent as I would like them to be, so I'm just gonna add another shake on top of everything. You can add way more things to like the environment, but I think I'm gonna just leave it like this so I can move on to the other way that you can do it. So what you want to do is just open up your phone and then like screen record the lyrics on Apple Music or Spotify. And another thing, bro, like if you are friends with an artist or you work with an artist, tell them to always upload their lyrics, like whether they're lazy or whatever, bro. And once you're done with your screen recording, just send it to your PC and then do the same thing again by cropping it. And then all you have to do is just go to the custom layers, custom texture maps, and then change it to the one that you just got it to. And then it should look like this, right? And then for these ones, you probably like want to have it vertical, so just change your keyframes to make the phone vertical. Yeah, just like that. You can go back to your main comp. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the tutorial. If there's anything else that you guys want me to do, just drop a comment, DM me, whatever, and I'll see what I can do in terms of creating a tutorial for that type of effect. Thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate you for watching until the very end. I guess I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.